as fuck.
Crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get crazy. I just got off with a jet and I pop. My I went in a Humvee, I lock. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Chance and I cut off the lock. Shot back, summer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Easy rent and I hop in the brim of the world. It's mine, I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go harder and when I'm soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 president.
I already sent it.
We've been working overtime. The police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, biblical, my brother, God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on the tour bus, more poor cup. Toast to the winner, throw it up.
Chris, I'm sorry it didn't work out with you and Taylor Swift. I think we're all sorry about that, Brian, but I'm afraid we are out of time. I would like to thank our guests, Taylor Swift, Chris Griffin,
I'm in all blue.
Cleveland Brown and his band of Brown Renown. Hey, we'll see you down in Browntown, huh, Cleveland? Oh, I ain't even gonna go there, Peter.
Yeah.
We apologize to the greased up deaf guy. Didn't have time for him tonight, but let's see if we can get him back next week when Amanda Peak will be here.
Matter of fact, hold on.
Good night, everybody.
They got the old school jersey. I'm tweaking. Yeah, I am too. I'm just throwing the old school Ram jersey. I wish you would. It'll be all she wrote for you to get the time. Don't do that. You gonna try to play me like that? Huh? You trying to play me too? I'm gonna tell you what you got. Go ahead. You at the wild white one, the black 90s jersey. I got too much defense. This gonna be ugly. It's gonna be crushing Mario whatever his name. I'm glad they got rid of him for real. And the Panthers gonna mess around and get CJ Stroud. Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, because I don't play with Randall before.
From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. And gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
That's going to be ugly when I grab it. Oh, you kept Mariota in it. And Donald.
Now Patterson to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? Five defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double it.
A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that was a bit of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mariota. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mariota now.
Let me get that.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start.
Now I'm going to live. What is it? Ow! You can beat me, but I am who I am.
Peter, what the hell did you do to Stewie's hand? It could be broken.
I didn't mean to. It just, sometimes I don't think before I act. Oh, hey, high
With
five.
a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You try to play me when you got the Falcon. That'd be funny.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Going right back to Akers. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Mayfield on play action. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, man.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on third down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a first and goal.
Mayfield down. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Tyler Higbee from 8 yards out. And the Rams use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And now it's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Taking it right down Broadway.
Come on, man.
30.
I keep forgetting I can't kick field goals.
And he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
This play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's got room. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Keith Smith taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field, the fullbacks for the defense. They knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On second and a couple, Mayfield eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why don't I just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Mayfield off the play fake. Out to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play fake. Mayfield.
Come on, man.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. They'll roll him out right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed, as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Whatever they do to it, elite team.
They go play action. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space,
that's the only person they got.
Room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Grady Jarrett and
after one, our score 9-6.
Man, it's so weird. You gotta do it. Run a different route scheme on them folks. You end up having AJ Terrell on somebody up. And it'll be over with. And what you done for?
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Down inside the 10, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. And this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again. Akers looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the... And oh, it coughed it up! And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, You go through ball security drills every single day.
Wow.
It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Oh.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Mayfield rolling to his right. Man open is Robinson. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
What is this? This mug's so old. Oh, Jack Robinson. Oh, this
They'll run here with Akers. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from 4 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Gay is on for the point after. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted.
Chasing down Baker Mayfield in. Chasing down Baker Mayfield.
The Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So they get
couldn't
the
get no pick
interception,
six.
and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marcus Mariota. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score.
He wasn't supposed to
So a
stand up with
quarterback
that.
scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point by Koo,
Man got
up
off
and
late.
good. And this is back to a 5-point game. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So, you know, it's so easy to maneuver
Set
Cooper
to
Kupp
begin
once
their
you
next
get the
drive,
ball.
the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so.
Now Mayfield.
No.
And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already in the shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee.
No, he will
roll. Wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go.
Let me get that. Jalen Ramsey.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. 3 first-half interceptions now. And Charles, you have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions.
Come on, man.
Fine cut, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does.
You can't change it no other kind of way. You can't do substitution.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
That's ugly.
Now the Falcons will bring the offense back out, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here.
How you do that, man?
And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line.
Oh, man.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Let me see. I ain't cheap. I'm losing by 1.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago.
He got the Falcons.
So we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Yep.
Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield to throw it. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards, the distance covered.
I'm glad he did.
Run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers
shook
with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And again, it's Mayfield. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Kyron Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Pass
They gave it a
interference.
shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota.
Good catch.
Effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Mariota on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
You better get your 3 and get out of here.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Koo knocks this one through the post. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now.
Oh, you talking about what? Oh, yeah. I did the conservative tackle instead of trying to pick it or something crazy. Because I knew you were going to beat me. You had too much distance. Yeah, position like a mug. I couldn't get around it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Ooh.
And he returns this to the 22.
Man, I wish I had Matthew Stafford in the game now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of they saw in that first half.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Yeah.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mayfield. This one brought in by Jefferson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence. And you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. First down, Mayfield. He's got Cooper Kupp on the slant. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Wow.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Taylor Rapp with a pick, and the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Mayfield on first down. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mariota to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Troy Hill picks it, and the Rams are going to take possession of the football. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
From the red zone now, Mayfield over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy Made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Play fake. Mariota. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking.
I spun around real
fast. A heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now and force the penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, no. They'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
I'm not going to lie to you. You're wasting your double on me.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw, Mayfield.
Oh yeah.
This might be a roughing call. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Baby, some noodles up this time.
Cool,
Be ready if you want to play it again in like 30 minutes.
Stage of the game.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 39 yards. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
The all-everything defensive tackle, Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. On 2nd and 12, Mariota sliding out of the pocket. What a catch by London. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll stick with Algier. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. They'll run here with Algier, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have taken a 4th quarter lead.
How wrong they are for having traditional desks. Can't I just work at it and mind my own business? No, you have to be a freak about it. Maybe it can just be my own personal choice, and I'm not judging others for their choices. No, you being right means everyone else
So
is
from
wrong.
3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper,
Yeah,
goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be...
Oh, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. 3rd down, here's Algier. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Drew knocks this one through the post, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Yeah. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
I don't get number 4. I'm trying to lose, but I'm hungry and full. I'll make me some noodle.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Algier going straight ahead. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Mariota. Rolling to his right.
This pass is caught by London.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.
I'll give you a new seatbelt car ride off this teen kegger party. I don't know. I'm going to Harvard Yale tomorrow. I hate to lose